man, what in the complete hell is going on, Americans? Jericho Green here with you once again. Just when you thought we couldn't stuff another body into this clown car, just when you thought we could not shove another empty suit crook into this fucking clown car known as the Democratic 2020 presidential run. We got it all. Looks like the UN in there. We got some coloreds, we got some women, we got some LGBTABCs, we got an Indian in there. We got a little bit of everybody, man. We got the rainbow in there. Well, scoot over, guys, because we got to shove probably a 6'6" dummy. Damn, that fool is tall as shit. I'm talking about the mayor of New York City. No more. NYC does not stand for New York City. It stands for New York Commune. That's right, Mayor Bill De Blasio is running for president. Man, this is the stupidest shit ever. They did a poll, and it was, 76% of New Yorkers do not want him to run. And I'm pretty sure it's not because we're going to miss you, Bill. We want you to stay here. Fuck no. They probably don't want him embarrassing the city. And they don't want such a shitty candidate for the rest of the country. Now, I don't know how far this fool is going to go. Because, I mean, how many people really know anything about him? You know what I mean? It's like those, when he gets to the Midwest, I think he's going to Iowa or some shit today. And it reminded me of one of those old Pace Picani commercials where they go, New York City? This fool's from New York City? Like, what the fuck? Man, look. New York City has taxes through the fucking roof. I can relate. I live in its doppelganger, California. Its disgusting liberal cousin on the left coast. Also, it's a land of the free. And I don't mean as our country, like our country. I mean free shit. You got free health care, even for illegals. Free TK for kids. That sounds good. The kids? Oh, man, we got to do it for the kids, if only. If only it was just for the kids. They got free health care, and they go, but also with mental health. Because, hey, who can argue with mental health care, right? But who's paying for all this shit? The people that he claims to be representing. The working man. New York City. Home to some of the hardest working people in America. The working man. So, of course, his bullshit campaign commercial, just like the rest of them. That's why I call them the choir party. Different faces, they're all singing the same fucking song. So, of course, he has pictures of all the the colored New Yorkers. I think he had one white guy in there, but he was like some scruffy-looking homeless dude. No white guys in suits going to work, right? Because white people don't work hard. They got it good. They just kick back and enjoy the benefits of that white skin, huh? But it was so fucking stupid. He had footage of, kids there's Border Patrol agents standing around this poor little South American kid or Mexico, wherever he's from, is just, oh, I'm so scared. Then he had a picture of that little girl who was on Time magazine saying she was ripped from her mother's arms. Nope, wrong. Turns out the mother had a husband, other kids who had a good job, and she just wanted to come to America. So in the middle of the night, she took her kid and headed north. And the reason her daughter was crying is because her mom had to put her down because she had to talk to the Border Patrol agents. Anybody else have a 2-year-old when they want to be held and you put them down? So, of course, he showed that. What did he kick it off with? I've defeated Trump before. I'll defeat him again. He's a bully. There they go. That TDS. No message. No plan for the country. Just Trump. We got to get Trump out of there. David Lopan, a.k.a. Nancy Pelosi, she even said herself, we cannot accept a second term for President Trump. He can't get a second term. That is their directive. They're like Terminators. They've been programmed. They will not deviate from their plan. TDS is real. So, of course, it's all about Trump. He's a bully. Look, I am so sick and tired of grown people talking about bullies. Who the fuck deals with a bully after high school? And I was listening to Nick DiPaolo the other day. He had a good point. He said, people get bullied and they also do some bullying. And that's true. I got bullied in school. I used to get bullied by this piece of shit. He bullied me a little bit. Me and my best friend, he bullied us a little bit in elementary school, but it was worse in high school. He had this little fucking homeboy that would be with him all the time. Like, yeah, you get him, boss. This little bitch ass. Man, I hated that kid. The little one, I knew I could fuck him up, but I could never catch him on his own. If I did, I was gonna beat the shit out of that kid. But this fool, he'd make fun of me, pick on me, shove me and all that kind of shit. But one day, after school, see, I was a freshman, he was a junior. So he was older, he was bigger, and I was scared of him. But one day, when I'm a junior, he was already out of high school, I meet up with this other kid after school to fight him. This fool shows up, the bully. Then he goes, hey, what's up, man? I said, man, fuck you. When I'm done with him, it's me and you. Unfortunately, someone called the cops, so when the fight was over, we had to scatter. But my point is, after you get out of high school, who the fuck is getting bullied? Now, kids, if you are being bullied, there's only one thing bullies understand. And that's knuckles across their nose. That's it. And it sucks to be put in that situation. Most kids are nice. They don't want that shit. But unfortunately, this is the situation you are in. That's the only thing these little bastards understand. Now, back to this. When you're an adult, if someone's bullying you at work or something, that's why you have an HR department. That's why you have a police department if it's outside of work. If it's really bad, get a gun. Get a dog. My dad told me a story about this dude. My dad used to own a gas station. And this guy would come through all the time. And this other dude would fuck with him all the time. Beat him up, take his money. Took his girl one time. This dude was scared of him. So he knew where he was going to be one day. He rolled up with a gun and killed him. Now, I'm not saying every bully needs to be killed. But my point is, when you're an adult, you can do something about it. If it even happens. Who the fuck is getting bullied? That's such a pussy word. He's a bully. What did he do, De Blasio? Did he push you down and take your lunch money and give you a noogie? What the fuck? What do you mean he's a bully? That's such a pussy word. I'm so tired of hearing it. No one gets bullied as an adult. Now watch somebody in the comment section. Well, one time I got bullied. Look, you're an anomaly. Most people do not get bullied after high school. But De Blasio, he threw his hat in the ring. Free, free, free. But in order to get to socialism, you must go, I'm sorry. Yeah. In order to get to socialism, you must go through capitalism. That's why you see places with all this money starting to do stupid shit like this. Because you can afford to. Because after socialism takes effect, you can't afford to do shit. Because the government takes it all. They're already trying to do that in New York, in the New York commune. But the commercial, man, his campaign commercial was so fucking stupid. It's just like the rest of them. Just like the rest of them. Oh, and his wife is black. So maybe he can be a victim by association. Maybe he can drape himself in her victimhood to see him through to the finish line. Because you know he's going to use it. He's going to be like, hey, you can't call me racist. I got one. Shit. Man, who's next, man? I think he's like the 22nd or 23rd candidate to announce that they're running. You know, I'm going to have to start calling them the sperm party. Don't Google that. That'll probably take you somewhere totally different than where I'm trying to go. We call them the sperm party. Because if you shoot enough at them, if they shoot enough, maybe one will get through. If they squirt us with their fucking candidates, maybe one of them will break through. Maybe one of them will make it to the egg known as the White House. They call that a bum rush. Charlie Murphy was talking about that. He used to bum rush these concerts. They get like 50 dudes, rush the door, just break through the door, rush into a concert. They catch some, but most of them make it through to the concert. That must be what they're doing. And what's going to be even better, what's going to be even funnier than all of these dumbasses declaring that they're going to run for president is when they start eating each other. Because you can't put 23 names on the ticket. You can't. Somebody has to die politically. So they're going to start eating each other. Right now, it's all good. Right now, they're all focused on Trump. We got to get Trump out of here. Fuck your jobs. Fuck the economy. Fuck race relations in this country. Fuck our foreign policy. It's not about that. Maybe because everything's going so well, they can't talk about it. But all they want to talk about is Trump. We got to get Trump out of there. Trump's a bully. We can't take 4 more years of Trump. What you're saying is you can't take 4 more years of us getting what we want. You can't stand us. You can't accept us because Trump is merely a representative. He's the embodiment of what we want from our president. So when you say you don't like him and you can't stand him and he's a bully, you're saying those things about us. But when they start eating each other, when they start turning on each other, when they start having their little campaign commercials, slinging mud at the other candidates, that's when shit's going to get funny. Because it's always funny to sit back and watch the left eat itself. And Bernie Sanders, you dumbass, don't you know what happened last time? Don't you remember what they did to you last time? You fucking idiot. Joe De Blasio, man, you fucked New York City up. You got AOC, you got Loco Cortez. How do you explain that to to your constituents? How'd you let that one slip by? But it's the same old song. America's racist. I'm for the working man. No, the fuck you're not. And what do you say? We're going to go after the wealthy. You're the wealthy. You're the wealthy. Your outfit is more than people make in a month. So you're the wealthy. It's so funny how we're going after the billionaires, the wealthy. You want to be a billionaire. You're on your way to being a billionaire. You're one of them. And they all do that shit, they hit the campaign trail. There's always a clip in their commercial about them, with them in a denim shirt with the sleeves rolled up and some khakis and a hard hat on a construction site looking at blueprints. Like, oh, I understand the working man. You don't understand shit. You're an elitist piece of shit, just like the rest of them. God, this shit is crazy. Who's next? Who the fuck is next? I bet you whoever it is going to be even worse than this fool. When you have damn near your entire city saying they don't want you to run for president. And of course, in the commercial, he's walking down the street and he runs into they show a few clips of him shaking hands with people. I want to see clips of all the people yelling, "Hey, fuck you," from across the street. I want to see the real clips. I want to see the ones that were left on the cutting room floor. All the people yelling, "You're a piece of shit." All the people he went up to shake the hand are like, "Oh, fuck no, you're the worst mayor ever." That's what I want to see. God. This shit is laughable, man. Part of me doesn't want to believe it, because on the flip side, in 2016, they were like, there's no fucking way Trump's winning. You see it? You want to feel good? You want a smile on your face? Go back and watch those clips of them talking shit. Trump will never. Trump will never. He'll never be the president. There's no way. She's too far ahead. And look at us now. So because of that, I'm like, I don't want to believe it that he's going to win by a landslide, but damn, you guys sure are making it easy. God, because you guys are putting out some fucking dummies. Elizabeth Warren, assault against Booker? Come on! And now this dickhead? Somebody hand me some popcorn, please. Like Michael Jackson in the movie theater on Thriller. Let's just watch this motherfucker burn. People, let me hop in this rat race. Friday. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow your boy on the Twitters at @Green_Jericho. Utilize the PayPal link. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.